I'm proud to present the 2011 Veteran Leadership Award to Marine Corporal Aaron Mankin.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Thank you, Willie, and Steve and Nora all for being here this evening. Thank you to Paul Rykoff, the board, IAVA, and everyone. I feel like I have so many thank yous I want to get out. The Operation Men team here this evening, from Melanie Gideon, Ed Hahn, Doctors Cody Azari, David Feinberg, everyone involved with the program at UCLA Medical Center. Special thanks to my host family. Every time I travel out and have an operation, I'm met with an extended part of my family who's become a part of the program, started by Dana Katz and her husband Todd, and they've adopted me, and I've become a part of their family and their beautiful children, and Sean, and a heartfelt, deep appreciation to Ron Katz and his wife Maddie for really being the heart and soul behind Operation End. And you know, my Marines, my Navy corpsmen, medics, docs, surgeons, staffs, the entire medical community who surrounded me definitely saved my life. My family kept me living, and Operation End gave me a life to live. I look around and I'm overwhelmed by the sense of gratitude and the appreciation that so many give to me, and I feel a deep sense of appreciation. And as much as I've been through and all that I've gone through and where I am now today, I feel as though this story must be told. As a combat correspondent for the Marine Corps, my job was to tell the Marine Corps story. I was there to report and tell of the deeds that our heroes conduct and accomplish every day. And then the day that I became the story, I felt as though that story needed to be told as well, not just on the front line of the battlefield, but the struggles and the fight that continues here at home. It's not all tough. There's perks too. I mean, speeding tickets are a thing of the past. It's considered patriotic to buy me a beer. And on any airline I fly, I can talk about bombs all I want. We take all of this in, and we take what this week means, what this time of year means to our country. A period of reflection, of renewed vigilance to the task at hand, to provide for a generation that has provided so much for us. They have done so much and served and given so much that we owe at least that much in return. As I stood there in Iraq, and the blast beneath my feet changed my life in an instant. 6 men to my right, some fathers, all sons, gave their lives for something, for someone, something worth fighting for, worth dying for. For me, it was my family. who's here this evening, and if I could extend a special appreciation and thank you to my father, Steve Mankin, who taught me through faith and with family, I can persevere. Thank you, Pops. I love you. And to my mother, Diana Phelps, having received the best medical care that this nation has to offer, she gave me the best medicine, a mother's love and understanding. Thank you, Mom. I love you. And we fight, and we bleed, and we give, and we sacrifice to protect and defend something. This treasure that we value so much, these freedoms, these inalienable rights that we cherish as Americans, this treasure that we value so much as to defend, to place in the chest, and sacrifice the very lives of our sons and daughters to preserve. The treasure must justify the chest. We are your defenders. We defend the Constitution. It is your obligation to uphold it, to live the lives and appreciate and extend the freedoms that so many gave their lives so that you may enjoy. And to be there and fight, and to return home where the mission continues, where so many veterans struggle to receive the rights that they didn't pay for, but they very much earned. We have a moral obligation, a civic duty to provide for them all that we can. To have a veteran return home and struggle unemployed, to provide a future for himself and his family, is just wrong. We don't just owe it to them, you owe it to yourselves, to your own future, to your own families, to ensure that the greatest generation is provided for in such a way that our country will be forever changed. For such a time as this, the time is now. And the question isn't to ask not what your countrymen have done for you, but what you can do for your countrymen. We call them heroes, and they should be treated as such. And tonight I feel like one. Just to be in New York City for the festivities of this week, to be involved in the parade, and what the city has come to mean to me and my family. Being involved with the Intrepid Fallen Heroes Fund and the Fisher House Foundation and everything that goes on here in the city, and the vitality that I feel as soon as I come out of the tunnel. And everywhere I walk, and the appreciation that I feel is just overwhelming. And I can't thank you enough. Thank you.